Hey, what's going on guys? Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel. So your eyes are not tricking you right now. I am playing on nighttime firing range. So this is part of the weekly update that Black Ops 4 has done. We've been getting these every Tuesday, and the fact that we are actually now playing on semi-new maps is kind of cool. I have to say, firing range at nighttime, it's not bad. Again, firing range is definitely not one of my favorite maps. But, however, it is actually kind of cool to see the lighting effects, to see, you know, what the map looks like at nighttime, and I do have to say that Treyarch did a really good job on the way that it's lit and how it's designed. So, props to you guys, props to Treyarch for what they did. So, yes, this was a weekly updated that actually added 2 new maps, which is nighttime firing range as well as Sunset Seaside. I've yet to play on Seaside yet at Sunset, so, wow, that is a tongue twister. You try to say that 5 times fast, that is crazy. But, yeah, I've not played yet on Seaside at Sunset, but I have to say though, from what it looks like in the pictures, it actually looks really nice. It looks really cool, and I cannot wait to actually try that map out and show you guys what it looks like here in the next couple of videos. So, a new game mode is actually added into this game. So with that, we get new playlists. One of the new playlists, one of the new matches that we have in Black Ops 4, at least on the Xbox side, is we have Chaos Hardpoints. So this is Hardpoint, but instead of to 250, it is up to 1,000 points. So you can imagine some of these matches do actually take quite a bit. One problem I've been actually seeing in this game is that people do leave. In this game right now that you're watching right now, doing very well, was not doing well in the beginning, but doing very well now. And the fact that we were doing so well and getting closer to the win at 1,000 points, the team on the other side was starting to leave. So again, I don't know if Treyarch plans on doing anything like that in the future when it comes to people leaving games. But yeah, we didn't even finish this game mode. People left, they forfeited, and the game ended that way. So yeah, it's kind of cool to keep playing Hardpoint more and more, just because of how many points it takes to win the game, but that is kind of the downside. So the way that actually works is actually if you get more teammates on the Hardpoint, the points score up faster and faster and faster. So if you have 4, 5, 6, maybe the entire team, doesn't matter. The more people you have on it, the faster the tick rate goes up for the score. As well as too, for hard points, they're actually randomized. So the first point in the Chaos Hardpoint is actually known. That is a known hardpoint. If you've ever played Hardpoint, you know exactly where these zones are at. But after that first hardpoint is captured and it kind of rotates around, it's actually random. So if you're like me and you're kind of used to the way that Hardpoint goes in regular Hardpoint, this thing kind of screwed me up because I was like, I know it's going to be here, but now it's not. Where is it at? So again, it was very funny just to kind of watch out for. Alright, so right now I got an AC-130 gunship. I'm going to tell you right now, I get it, it's at day, it's usually during the day when I get a kill streak on firing range, and it's all lit up. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is really weird because night vision should not be doing this very much. You should be able to see these things a little bit clearer because of the black and white contrast, you know, the heat signatures and whatnot should be able to get picked up a little bit better. To me, this is hard as hell to see people. So Treyarch, if you continue to do nighttime maps, definitely help people out when they're actually using the gunship because it is very difficult to see people with the map at nighttime. I don't know if that's just a day and night thing that changes back and forth with the gunship, with the thermal sights, but yeah, this was really bad. It was really difficult to find people. Alright, another game mode that was actually added, but it was actually just for PS4, was Safeguard. So if you guys had played Black Ops 3 and played Safeguard, the objective of the game is you actually escort a robot from your spawn into the enemy spawn. I know this was a humongous game mode, a very popular game mode, especially if you guys got Nuketown. It was very competitive, really sweaty. So I do imagine that people are playing Safeguard on Nuketown or just on PlayStation 4. You guys are having a lot of fun, and I actually cannot wait for next week to actually play some Safeguard. I haven't played Safeguard in quite a long time. Would love to actually try that game mode again, but I'm very happy to see that it's making a return into Black Ops 4. Another new game mode that was added was Hardcore Nuketown. So not only did us core gamers, we got to play Nuketown, but now the hardcore players get to play it. So man, I don't know how sweaty. So I do imagine that Nuketown is pretty sweaty. In core modes, it was definitely a sweat fest when you were playing it. I cannot imagine how hardcore is with Nuketown. I do imagine people are probably playing a little bit more hesitant. You have a lot more people kind of taking their time, be a little bit more methodical, be a little bit more tactical about their movements in hardcore. So I'm actually interested to see and how that plays out in hardcore. So maybe here in the next couple of days, you'll actually see some gameplay of hardcore on Nuketown. But it'll take me a little bit to kind of coax myself up to that. Last thing that was actually added for an objective game mode in the playlist was the Mercenary objective Mosh Pit. So that's added back into this. So if you are that lonely player, you want to play some objective game modes, they've actually added in Heist and I believe Search and Destroy to this game list. I know previously, I think for objective base, I think it was just Control, Domination, and Hardpoint. So they've taken out Control and they've added in Search and Destroy as well as Heist. So if you guys are into those game modes, you want to play by yourself, you can jump into that, have a good time, and hopefully not get sweated out by the randoms that also join you as well. The last thing that was actually added was the Blight Father is back in Blackout. So if you're one of those people that is actually, you know, want to go after him and try your luck on being able to defeat this boss in Blackout, you can do so at the graveyard. I've actually seen too, if you guys have not checked out Prestige's Key video, there's actually a new video out from him that actually tells you how to unlock Nicolai. So if you're one of those people that are chasing down the characters, I just unlocked Mason and I'm very excited to play as Mason the next time I play Blackout. But if you're one of those people that want to try out and try to get Nicolai and use him as a character, definitely check out Prestige's Key's video. He'll definitely show you how to do it, and it's actually in the location of where the Blight Father is at. But honestly, guys, that is the list. That is the list. There's some bug changes that have been happening in certain these updates. No weapon patches, no specialist patches whatsoever. Nothing has been updated when it comes to that. But yeah, here it is in Hardpoint, Chaos Hardpoint. We have gotten to the point where there is literally nobody else to play with. It's kind of the sad thing about it. So I figured I'd show you guys some of the emotes I have that I've already unlocked through the tier system. And, man, you know, with all these different updates that come to the game with either new playlists, new game modes, or even just new maps, man, can we get an update? Can we get an update for that that tier system? Is that too hard to ask? I want to know. I wonder if that's going to be in the future of this game. But anyway, guys, I would love to know what you guys think about these two new maps, the Nighttime Firing Range as well as Sunset Seaside, because I have not yet played Sunset. I really want to try it out. I would love to know from you guys if you guys have enjoyed it. I do imagine a lot of people are going to be trying out Nighttime Firing Range because that is probably the most picked map in the game right now, besides maybe Nuketown. Nuketown Firing Range, I wonder if they go neck and neck when it comes to people actually voting for those different maps. But I would also love to, if you guys have not only tried out Safeguard, I've yet to try out Safeguard, I haven't hooked up my PS4 yet to try it out, but I would love to know what you guys think about that new game mode. But also too, I would love to know what you guys think about the new game mode, Chaos Hardpoint. I will tell you right now, it is definitely... I don't know. I've been having terrible luck when it comes to teammates. I got to do a whole different topic of video about this. I don't know if it's skill-based matchmaking or just terrible luck, but I've been just getting into so many matches where I'm like, I don't think my team is participating. I think it's just me and me alone. So if you guys go into Chaos Hardpoint, I definitely wish you guys luck. Hopefully you have a good team helping you out. But man, it is definitely one of those things where, you know, I don't know, with what is it, Endurance was a little bit, I think Endurance was a little bit too much. With Chaos Hardpoint, it's actually not that bad. We got up to 800 pretty quick before the enemy team forfeited, and that's kind of one thing that I don't know if Treyarch any plans on doing anything about that in later patches or whatnot, about people leaving. But I do see that as a game mode where you actually will see people leave pretty consistently when, you know, you're getting overwhelmed, or you know, you're one of those teams where it's like, you know, there's only 100 points left for the enemy team to win. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what Treyarch would actually do in that circumstances, because I totally understand the feeling of just getting smashed and demolished by enemy team and just bouncing, but I don't know what Treyarch would plan on doing to people like that. I don't know what type of penalty or whatnot people would think was actually fair for just leaving a game where you're just getting trashed left and right. But I would love to know from you guys, again, what do you guys think about these new updates? What do you think about the new game modes, the new maps? And let me know down in the comments below. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this game. I know I, at least from time to time, have my mixed feelings about this game. It pretty much just goes from game to game, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's connection. I don't know if it's the teammates I have, but definitely my enjoyment of this game goes from game to game. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. But again, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about everything. Have a great rest of the day, guys. I know this is just the start of the week, but before too long, the weekend will be here. I know hump day is tomorrow, so again, be safe, guys. Have an enjoyable rest of the day. Have an enjoyable day tomorrow, and I will see you guys all next time.